Hi, everyone. This is Miss Jolly here, your school principal, with some important information as we gear up for our 2021 back to school night. I am excited that we will be welcoming you into our building this Thursday to see some of our classrooms and chat with our teachers. So, some general school information. Our school theme is throw kindness around like confetti. You will see this celebrated in all the classrooms throughout our school, throughout the entire school year. We like to model this for students and respond with kindness and be courteous in our words and our actions. We have kindness ambassadors that we will celebrate throughout the school year as well. So if your students talk about a kindness day, that is strictly to celebrate kindness in our building. Our goals here at school is to ensure all students are safe and happy, to teach students to be kind and empathetic and take ownership of their learning, to make sure all students have equal opportunities to learn with high quality instruction. And at the Reeves, we love to encourage reading and focus on literacy in all of our classrooms. Some general reminders: bus routes are available on the Woburn Public School website and have been shared in all of the Howler newsletters. An update is going to be that students in grades K through 2 will be receiving bus tags within the next week. Masks must be worn at all times while on the bus, but there are no longer assigned seats. Please call the office if your child will be tardy or absent on any given day or has a change to their dismissal routine. So if your student is typically a busser, but someone will be picking them up that day, please call the main office so we are aware. Reminder that birthdays are food free here at the Reeves, and lunch and a morning snack is free to all students this year. The lunch menu can also be found on the Woburn Public Schools website. Traffic patterns. So I do have a video on our YouTube site that outlines the different traffic patterns if you are interested in watching a very poorly done video and want to chuckle. But our school doors open every day at 8:15. There is no supervision outside for students prior to 8:15. Any student coming in after 8:25 will be considered tardy and must be walked up by an adult. For morning arrival, please see our Reeves Back to School document, or again, that YouTube channel for routes. And please be mindful of where you park. We have a lot of staff that come in and out in our building on a daily basis, and they need to use a staff parking lot. So please use the back lot, as that is for guests. Afternoon dismissal. So we just ask that you keep some space between the doors and where you are lining up so we can safely get kiddos out. And so every teacher can make sure that they recognize an adult for each student. Buses are dismissed first in our building at 2:35, and then once there are no more bus students in the classrooms, we call down walkers with their homeroom teacher to come outside. Homeschool communication. Here's our Woburn Public School Reeves website, encouraging you to activate your Plus Portals account. From there is where you will find all report cards, school newsletters, school announcements. You can also email your teachers and staff and edit contact information. So if you have a new email address that you want to update, you can go do that yourself. If you want to add someone to the Reeves contact information, you can do that on your Plus Portals account. I do send out bi-weekly newsletters called the Howler. It's on the website called S'mores. You can translate that in multiple languages as you see fit. I also send quick little reminders and updates via the Remind app. And if you have received anything from me recently in a text message, it means you are set up with the Remind app. Homeroom teachers also use this app. Social media, we have a lot of ways to stay connected. We share a lot of photos on our Twitter account. Most of your teachers have a Twitter account as well, which they'll probably share with you at Back to School Night. Our Twitter is at Reeves Woburn. So if you haven't jumped on the Twitter train, definitely encourage you to do so. Our school account is fun and active, and so are the teacher accounts. Our YouTube channel is my name, Elizabeth Jolly. I have been trying to find a way to change it on YouTube to Reeves Elementary School, but it is still my name. On that, I do the pause announcements. We will continue with that this year to celebrate students and their character traits each month. And I also do other random updates, maybe some celebrations or read alouds. So I post all of these videos into the newsletter. For our Facebook, our Reeves PTO has an account that's pretty active and vibrant, and they share upcoming events, celebrations throughout the school year, fundraisers throughout the school year, information involving restaurant night, turkey trot, and whatnot. District-wide highlights. So we use Blueprint for Our Future and Atlas Rubicon curriculum maps. You can find all of the curriculum maps on the Woburn Public Schools website. So if you're interested in what your students are going to be learning throughout the year, you can just pull that up right on the WPS link. For curriculum, I'm excited to share with you that we do have a new writing curriculum that we started last year. It's Lucy Cocking's Writing Workshop. We use math and practice and math expressions. Some of our classrooms are going to be piloting our new literacy program called Fontes and Pinnell with an anticipated full rollout K through 6 next year. Online resources, we use Seesaw, K through 2, Google Classroom 3 through 5, and IXL. And we do assess and track students' growth throughout the entire school year in their reading, their writing, and their math. Some notes from our wonderful nurse, Allison. Students must be healthy to be educated and educated to be healthy. Keeping a sick child home prevents the spread of illness in the school community and allows the child an opportunity to rest and recover. Updated COVID-19 protocols. Just like last year, though, all students should remain home if at any time they're exhibiting COVID-19 symptoms. This year, our district will be using the test and stay protocol, but you must sign your student up and register for them. You can find sign-up information and registration on the Howler newsletter, actually the newsletter where you found this video. If you scroll down, there is a link for you to sign your student up. Please refer to the newsletter for any COVID-19 updates. So just as like last year, parents, guardians, you must communicate with the school nurse directly and specify symptoms if your child is absent from school due to any illness. If your child has been considered a close contact by the Board of Health, tested positive for COVID-19, or been around anyone who has tested positive, this information must be communicated to the school nurse as soon as possible. If your child is being sent home with COVID-19-like symptoms and you are not participating in the test and stay, they need to be seen by their doctor, and negative test results or an alternative diagnosis must be provided. These are just some COVID symptoms that I think we are all sadly accustomed to learning right now. And some health reminders for our school. We are nut-free classrooms. All classrooms are nut-free, so please restrict the use of food containing peanuts and tree nuts in your child's daily snack. All students in grade 4 must present a copy of a current physical exam to the school nurse. Please call or email Nurse Allison with any questions. Her email is aclements@woburnps.com. So let's chat. Follow us on Facebook at Reeves Elementary PTO. Join their emailing list. Text Reeves PTO to 22828. Email them at reevespto@yahoo.com and look out for their monthly PTO newsletter, which will be added to the Howler. I can't say enough great things about our PTO crew. They are an amazing crew of parents that do so much for our school, but they're always looking for additional hands to help. So I want to encourage everybody to please join our PTO meetings, jump in, reach out to the PTO, see how you can help. We certainly are a large school, and the saying that it takes a village is very accurate here. We love parent volunteers. We love parent support. We like to welcome you into the learning that takes place in this amazing building. So our PTO meetings will be held virtually each month for the start of the school year. We actually found it was easier so people didn't have to worry about childcare. Typically, they're held on a Tuesday from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. I will share the October date as soon as possible. All preschool to 5th grade families are welcome to attend. So just a quick thank you to everyone who helps to make the Reeves School a wonderful place for our students and our community. It has certainly been a strange few years here, but we couldn't have made it through without having the collaborative team with parents, and I really greatly appreciate that. Should you have any specific questions, please reach out to me. My email is ejolly@woburnps.com. I hope by now you've recognized that I'm a very proactive and involved principal, so I'm here to help in any way possible. I also have a new created back to school document that has anything and everything involving operations and logistics in our building. I have placed it in all of our newsletters. It will answer a lot of your questions, such as what does a half day look like? Who's who in the main office? What does arrival and dismissal look like? So check that out. And again, definitely look at the newsletters, as that goes over a lot of important information that comes up throughout the school year. I'm looking forward to welcoming you into the building and showing off our amazing school this Thursday, and I hope to see you then. Thank you.